Oh my God, Mulder. It smells like... I think it's bile.
Is there any way I can get off my fingers quickly without betraying my cool exterior?
We tell a number of different kinds of stories on the X-Files, but there are two main kinds of stories we tell, which are the standalone episodes. These are the self-contained genre stories. Horror, thrillers, science fiction. And then we tell the mythology episodes, which deal with the Mulder and Scully pursuit of a conspiracy to hide something from the American public.
You want to tell me what this is about?
Burn it! In the next hour, we will look at the characters and the mythology of the X-Files, with interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, and a preview of the upcoming feature film as we go inside the X-Files.
FBI. FBI. Special Agent Fox Mulder. I'm with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I'm Special Agent Mulder from the FBI. I'm Agent Fox Mulder. Mulder, FBI. Agent Mulder. I'm with the Bureau. Special Agent Mulder. Special Agent Mulder with the FBI. I'm Special Agent Mulder with the FBI. My name is Fox Mulder. I'm with the FBI.
I'm supposed to believe that's a real name?
Agent Mulder. I'm Dana Scully. I've been assigned to work with you.
Oh, isn't it nice to be suddenly so highly regarded? So who did you take off to get stuck with this detail, Scully?
Actually, I'm looking forward to working with you. I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, really? I was under the impression that you were sent to spy on me.
The premise of the X-Files is two FBI agents exploring the paranormal from two different biases. One, a skeptic, one, a believer.
Scully was green, but incredibly smart.
I think what appealed to me so much was those first conversations between Mulder and Scully in his office, and the intellectual repartee that took place.
Now, when convention and science offer us no answers, might we not finally turn to the fantastic as a plausibility?
What I find fantastic is any notion that there are answers beyond the realm of science. The answers are there. You just have to know where to look.
And that's why they put the I in FBI.
Fox Mulder is an Oxford graduate with a degree in psychology. He entered the FBI and immediately rose in the behavioral science department as a top profiler.
If there was a profiler like himself profiling him, he would have to work from the fact that he has some kind of oral fixation because he's constantly popping sunflower seeds. He doesn't have a bedroom. You've never seen him in bed. You've seen him sleeping only on the couch. He likes to watch pornography.
Whatever tape you found on that VCR, it isn't mine.
Good, because I put it back in that drawer with all those other videos that aren't yours.
While he was working as a profiler, Mulder came upon the X-Files. Files that had been shelved or buried by the FBI and were not being investigated for some reason.
He went into deep regression hypnosis. While he was under this hypnosis, he recovered a traumatic memory from his childhood. He came to see in this memory that his sister was abducted by aliens.
Samantha! Samantha!
What time is it?
It's after 2.
Did you drive up here? Why didn't you call?
I needed to see you in person. I need to ask you something. I need to ask you about something that happened a long time ago.
This weight of whatever you want to call it, survivor guilt or whatever on Mulder would be compounded eventually when he learned that he was the one who was supposed to be taken and not his sister, and that his sister is dead or in pain or missing because of him in a very real way.
When Samantha, before she was gone, did Dad ever ask you if you had a favorite? Did he ever ask you that?
Fox, please.
Mom, did he ever ask you to make a choice?
Don't do
Mom,
this.
listen to me. I need to know. Did he make you make a choice?
He has learned that his father may have in fact been involved in this conspiracy from some time back, even before he was born. He may be the person who chose between Mulder and Mulder's sister, Samantha, when she was taken.
Fox.
In the second season, my sister, or somebody that I believe to be my sister, comes back to me, and this was my quest. So this is an important moment in the show. And as a two-parter and as these shows progress, it becomes clear to me that she's actually a clone. In the beginning of the 4th season, I saw many clones of an 8-year-old version of my sister.
Samantha? Samantha, it's me. It's me, Fox, your brother.
Well, he hasn't found the real one. We don't know. I mean, the sister version in the last episode where we saw her, who was raised by Mulder's arch nemesis, the cigarette-smoking man, may have been his sister. We didn't really learn whether she was a clone or not. In the pilot episode, we meet the cigarette-smoking man, a shadowy figure who blocks Mulder and Scully's investigations into the paranormal. It's hard to say what he's up to. He's like an all-purpose bad guy. He's up to whatever is wrong whenever we need him, and you never know what that is. So he's the Shadow. He's Darth Vader.
It's suggested that Fox Mulder may be the cigarette-smoking man's illegitimate son. So all of a sudden we have a very personal and possible connection to the devil, as it were.
How far back did it go?
How dare you? How dare you come here and accuse me?
Who is my father?
What do you want? To kill him again?
Just answer the question, Mom.
The question of Mulder being the cigarette-smoking man's son is still unanswered. We have, in fact, suggested that the offspring of that union between Mulder's mother and the cigarette-smoking man might be Mulder's sister, Samantha, and that might have some connection to her disappearance when she was 8 and he was 12.
Nobody quite wants to believe that I'm actually Samantha's blood father. I've heard people say that, you know, I've been a surrogate father. She treats me as a father because I've been so good to her. And then other people say, well, it wasn't Samantha at all. It was just a clone anyway.
My feeling is that she wasn't, but this will be answered. You know, a responsibility that we have in the show as we move on is to explain what happened on the night that Mulder's sister was abducted, why she was abducted, what are the plans going on by the government.
Hello, Bill.
Mulder's father had something to do with the original project, which was the experimentation on human beings with some kind of alien DNA.
You're going to learn of things, Fox. You're going to hear the words, and they'll come to make sense to you.
What words?
The merchandise.
It was something that I'd seen in a movie called Shoah, which is about the Holocaust, and it was about how the Nazis had shipped Jews back and forth over the country, and in the ledgers, the human cargo were called merchandise.